Welcome to qnawire.
The domain of this function is really about how it's behaving left to right, and it goes what indicates to be forever to the left, but stops at the right, and that appears to be at 5.5. So we would say that the domain in interval notation would be from negative infinity to 5.5 included because of um, the closed circle. The range would be the y values from negative infinity because it goes forever down, but it goes as high as 2 on the y-axis. So we would say that the range is from negative infinity to 2 included because it does include that. The zeros of the function are 0.5 and the other is 5.5. That's where it crosses the x-axis. F of 0 is where the y value for which the x is 0. And that happens here, which I know it's a small graph. You're able to zoom in on it, but that happens at -1. The interval for increasing is going uphill when we're reading it left to right. So it'd be from negative infinity to that maximum point, but the x value of it, which is 3. So we would say from negative infinity to 3, it is increasing. It is decreasing from that maximum to 5.5. So we report this in x values. So that would be from 3 to 5.5, but we are not going to include the 5.5 because with intervals of increasing and decreasing at any given point, it's not actually either increasing or decreasing at a point. So it's just always not included. Which interval or union of intervals represents the values for which the function is less than or equal to 0? Less than or equal to 0. So it'll be 0 at 5.5. It'll be 0 at 1/2. And it's less than to the left of that. So that would be, I'll write it out first. That would be from negative infinity to 1/2 included because of the or equal to union 6. Or you could use that as an element. And so we got to find the right brackets. It looks like this is going to be f. And then we could say from negative infinity to 0.5 included union 6. The function has no smallest value over any open interval, so there is no relative minimum. The relative maximum is where f of x at 3 is equal to 2. So we would say f of x equals 2. F of x equals 2, where x equals 3. Because only only an input of 3 is the output 2. Only at 3 here. I know the graph was very small, but hopefully this clears some things up for you. Good luck.